There was a reason why I wanted to contact you, Commissioner, before last November to talk to you about these issues, because I could see this was coming. I could already see it before it even happened. And then you sent me finally a letter, an email, official letter, in February of 2024. And you went down this list of things that you said that I failed to do. I responded and I said that that's fiction, and it is. You've been fed misinformation from your department, and I don't know why, and I don't know who, but none of it was true, and I can document all of it. Whether it was that wolf that had that intravertebral disc disease that was diagnosed with x-rays from Dr. Oakley, or how a moose died, or any of it. I can show you all of it. I have it on emails. I have boxes of documents to prove all of what was said in that letter that you sent me to be false. These are critical untruths that shape how you think of me. But what's going on is there's lawfare going on. You've got radical environmental groups, including PETA, that is infiltrated agencies. And you can go to the website. It's stopgamefarms.com.org. I'll show you what that is. And I'm on the top 10 hit list to get rid of. And every once in a while they post on their website, another one bites the dust. There's a certain agenda going on that isn't going to stop with a place like mine that's educational for the public and millions of people all over the world. It's going to end with going after everybody that has anything to do with wildlife. Hunting, fishing, trapping, anything. In this revocation letter it says that I failed to put down the people that work with me here if I'm not the one, because I'm the guy that takes care of the animals here. Your biologist permit lady gave me a form that she wrote up, and I filled it out and completed all that back last February. Commissioner Lang, now we're at an area here where the moose comes up from the swamp area willingly. This is authorized personnel only. This is where the moose is fed the willow branches for the public. Now, you've said that they can feed the willow branches, okay? Ms. Bogle was supposed to send guidelines as the summer wore on as to whether they can touch the animal that COVID is over or not. She didn't send that. So therefore, we still told people that they should not touch the moose. But this is, again, an attended area, and 99% of the public would hold the branch here. And these bars here prohibit the moose with the antlers to come any further. I stopped doing any presentations with the Wolverine, which was there at the time, and because of you won't allow me to use a leash anymore, so I put this sign here: risk of severe injury or heavy blood loss. And then I had a gate across here. This was barred. It's also an electric wire back here, and it goes away around the whole perimeter fence. The USDA did not follow their regulations. They didn't do an exit interview on the last inspection, which was September 26th. They went down to their cars and drove off. And in the guidelines that they're supposed to follow, you're supposed to do an exit interview. They didn't do that. You know why? The only reason they're not supposed to do a exit interview on site with that licensee is if they feel like they're threatened or abused or harassed. None of that was happening. I also want to mention about this comment that your director said about a lady had to crawl through something because, this is the perimeter fence for the Arctic foxes here, okay? I made it bigger. The water cup thing too, that you're talking about rusty bins. No, there's no animal in those particular pens that your permit officer was looking at. There was nothing in there at the time. You can't have plastic pails for wolves or wolverines, for example. What they'll do is you just rip them all apart. They're a toy to an animal like that. You have to have metal. And those are, when there's an animal in there, is very clean. Grizzly bears, the same thing. You cannot have plastic pails for bears, wolverines, wolves, not really even for foxes, but it's okay because these other bigger animals use them as toys and they put their foot right in the pail. You could just put pure water that you drink, distilled even, they'll put their foot in it, and then if you did a parts per million of whatever, it would read that it's dirty and unacceptable. But that's a whole nother issue. Your department came here to look for cryptosporidium in the water supply because of a moose follow-up, but I was assured that it was only for that. But when your department came here, they changed it a little bit, and they said, "Oh no, now we want to look and see your water for the fox and the wolf and randomly," which was not what the pretext they came for. Okay, they did this twice. The first time, I went along with it, but the second time when they came in June, I think it was June 19th, instead of just going to check on the moose water again, follow up, the two people that came was Carl Cook and Stephanie Bogle, your department officer. "Oh, no, we want to look at that wolf again." Well, when she went over there, she saw that it was dry, that because I don't put water in anymore because of the first time where it had a reading that was dirty. But it's clean every day, but that's beside it. She wanted to go in with that wolf, and I tried to protect her. That wolf almost bit her in her butt, okay? It was inches away. Now, if that wolf had bit her, you would have wanted that wolf's head on a platter. That lady almost got hurt, Commissioner. She didn't listen to my directions. It was very, very close, dangerous. Regarding the shifts for the animals, there's no place where the animals are that I can't go in and clean. I don't need to live trap an animal. That one, Director Scott is talking about a live trapping, or you don't need to, no, I had to move a lynx. That was in May of 2023 to that compound down there because it was a wild one. I want to get kittens, and your permit officer knew that I exported a couple of lynx to get kittens, and that was the whole point of it. But then when it came time to get the kittens back, then she denied that. So I had to work with that wild lynx. I sent you actually a video at the time. I'll send you a screenshot of that. But that's the reason I used a live trap, was to move a lynx out of a place, not for cleaning. I got shifts for all of them. Most of these animals are so tame they get in my way and want to lick my face. I want to thank the department for giving me the opportunity to run this facility since 2002, 24 years or whatever. And if you look at my record, you can see my whole life that there's nothing, it's unblemished. And the other facilities have animal biting people and getting away. Alaska Wildlife Conservation Center, the zoo up there, all of them horrible. That moose mamas, they all make mistakes and do terrible things. Michelle Oakley told me about a wolf that bit a kid's finger off. Her daughter said that. All these, no one's ever been bitten here. No one's ever been hurt here. The other facilities in Alaska, they can't claim that. People have lost their fingers. They've been bit. There's animals that escape. Grizzly bears at the Alaska Wildlife Conservation Center. They even lost a wolverine. Oh my goodness. You know all this.